Hello guys, welcome to my video series to learn Redis with Python. In this video I'm going to show you some command for the key strings. For example, if I have a key with ABC 1, 2, 3 value, so I can use Incr to increment the value of the ABC, and as you can see here it's go to the from 123 to 124 by Incr. Okay, I want to show you here in the Python, so I have to create new file, Python file, Redis 03. Okay, add. So let me copy the some program from the previous session. So these are some programs and functions, as you can see here. As I mentioned you about the create and get some information from the MySQL database and transfer to the Redis database. Okay, so let me show you here. So I have to use the function here for increment, or I can write it here. I don't need to create new function. Okay, so declare new variable and use connect function. Okay, here as you can see here, connect function, you can use it. So I have to use with C. Okay, and Redis 1 dot Incrby. For example, if I want to use the Incrby, I have to use this command incr. So the name of the key ABC and another one amount. For example, I can use amount, or let me first use without any parameter, without any amount. So if I run this program, this file run Redis 3. Okay, if you use the get ABC, as you can see the value is going to be add one by one. Okay, so if you want to increment some values, for example with amount, you can use the key at first and then use the amount, for example 10. You want to add 10 values to the previous value. So if you run this code, you can see here the value add by 10 here. So I can use negative numbers. So let me check it. At first I have to comment these codes because I don't need these codes. So if I use minus, for example 11, and run this code, oh, I run it twice, so maybe okay, it goes twice and maybe minus 22 values decrease. So if I want to for example use the minus 14, so I run this code, and as you can see here the value is 100. So I can use all of these commands incr in the Python to add value or decrease or increase the value of the key, but you must be sure that this value or this key is the number, it's not a string. If you create a string, let me create a string or set ABC with A, for example. As you can see here, the value, no, oops, ABC is A. So here, if I want to run this code, let me see what happened. Here is error. Okay, here is occurred an error, and you cannot increment or decrease or increment the value to this kind of values, this type, because this is not number. Should be use number. Set ABC, for example, 1, and if you run this one, as you can see here, get ABC minus 13. Okay, so let me check another one. If I delete this key, and as you can see here, ABC, there is no ABC here, it's return nil value, and I come here and use this code, increment ABC, the value is not exist, the key is not exist, the ABC is not exist, and I want to show you how it manages. So if I get ABC, you can, as you can see here, the value is 1, because the first value is null or 0, and when increment by as you can see here, it's going to be 1. Okay, and if I change delete this key and try another one, for example here, so as you can see here, the value is 10 because the amount is 10. Okay, let me delete this key and check another line of code. So here I have to run this, and as you can see here, if I get ABC, you can see the minus 14 value. Okay, because of the amount is minus 14. So you can use the incr for the increment and decrement. So let me check another command, redis one dot incrby. I can use incrby. This is the same as incr, but you can use the amount to add or to increase or decrease the values. So if I use ABC and amount 14, let me check it, and the current value is minus 14. If I run this code, so the value is 0 because it's adds with 14 and the result is 0. So if I remove this part of code, let me run this one. As you can see here, what's the value? The value is 1. It's like the incr by and incr. And if you want to use this command here, you can use incr abc, so the value is 2, or incr by abc and the increment or decrement, for example 10, and the value is 2. If you want to decrease some values of them, you can use -10 and the value is going to be 2. Okay, so let me check another one. Redis 1 dot increment by float. If you have a float number, you can add or increment or decrement some values. So you can use name with abc and amount with, for example, 1. So what's happened here? Oh, oops. Get abc. Let me set abc with the, for example, float value 1.12. So the value is 1 to 12. So if I want to increment this float, what's happened here? Okay, get abc and the value of 1 add to this this part before the point. Okay, so if I use this command redis dot incrby or incr, for example, let me see what happened here, and mount is, for example, 1, and I can comment this part of code. So let me run it. As you can see here, error occurred. Why? Because of the value. The value is float, and you can use incr or incrby just for the integer numbers, not float numbers. So you have to use this port. Okay, and as you can see here, the value is 132. So let me here check with print, because I don't want to use the terminal. Get the name is, for example, abc. So if I change this value, so let me check it first. So the value is 4.12, and if I want to add something, for example 0.1, the value is increased. You can see here, value is increased, increment by float. If I use the minus instead of the positive, you can use minus to decrease the value. So as you can see here, the value is decreased. Okay, so that was the video, and hope you're enjoying this video. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like, give it a thumbs up and share this video with your friends. Have a nice day. Bye.